Hello and welcome. My name is DW and this is my little slice of the internet I like to call Dub's Beauty Diary. Today we are going to do something a little different, I think. I'm going to go through my base product routine, and I would like you guys to critique me and give me pointers in the comments. I don't know how to do makeup. Spoiler. So I just want help. I don't know if I'm going to take the advice, but at least I have it in my back pocket if I want it. But yeah, so we're just going to get into my makeup base routine, and if there's anything you'd like to comment on or assist me with, just leave that in the comments. Don't forget to give this a like and subscribe. I'm quite close to 100 subscribers, and that would be awesome. All right, let's get into this. So I wash my face. I use like micellar water, and then I do a cleanse with face wash, and then I put on moisturizer, sunscreen, and some hydrating oil and eye cream. So I do all of that first, and then I start with primers. So right now I'm using the Yensa Tone Up Primer Essential Glow. This is in my Pan Your Name project. I just use my fingers, so I put a little bit on each cheek, a bit on my forehead and my chin. And then I just go ahead and rub it in. Okay, and while that is like soaking in or doing its thing or whatever, I put on my eye primer. Right now I'm using the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer in Nude. I've only used this one other yesterday because I just opened it. I just finished my ABH one. Yesterday's eye look turned out okay, no creasing, so I put a little dollop on my finger. I rub it between my two, and then I just put it on the lid all the way up to my eyebrow and like feather the outsides. I am using my camera that I'm filming on as a mirror, so yeah. Okay, now that that's on and my primer's worked in, I use the so I use color corrector as like a foundation mixer, kind of concealer type thing. Right now I'm using the e.l.f. color correcting stick in green. Obviously you can see that this broke and it fell out of here. So what I did was put it in an empty chapstick tube so that I could seal it. But I just draw this on a little bit. And I go ahead and put the foundation, I mix it with it. So this is Jaclyn Cosmetics Skin Perfecting Blurring Tint in Fair. I do one pump on this side, one pump on this side, one pump, half and half. And then I just use my hands again and I just mix it all together and all over my face. so that is that. Next in my routine, I do my eyebrows. So for my brows right now, I'm using the $1 Billion Brows Brows on Point in taupe. I must have got this in like a BoxyCharm or Ipsy or something, because I don't ever remember purchasing it. I've never heard of this brand before, so I don't know. But I just go this, and this brow pencil is really soft, so I just kind of rough draft them. Since it is so creamy and soft, I'm able to erase my mistakes with my finger. I don't know. Yeah. I just go back and forth with like wiping to make sure they're even enough for me. And then after that, I go in with this Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream in taupe. And I also got this in an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm. So it's just cream in here, and then your brush is on this end. I really like this stuff. But I definitely like to have that pencil in first. I would like to go in after that with a brow gel, preferably tinted, but I do not have any brow gel right now, so I just use the spoolie on the end of the pencil and just like meld them together. Get them not so like stark, I guess. Like, can you see the difference? This one versus this one? That's just what I like to do. I don't know what's right. Like I said, I want this to get critiqued, and I want it put in the comments so that I know how to do this. Okay, brows are done. Next thing I do is my bronzer, since my face is not tacky anymore. So right now I'm using cream bronzer, the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in Tan Lines. I've got this little Moda complexion brush. I just swirl it a few times, and then I put it right down here on the jawline and blend it down my neck. And then I'll do the same thing to the other side. Okay. Then I also do a little less of a swirl, just once instead of like 5 times, to go around the perimeter of my forehead. Maybe everything has to do with the brushes I use. I don't know. Let me know. Seriously, I really, I really want to know. Okay, so now that I'm done with the bronzer, I go into blush. And so for a while I used this Freck sample. I was using this one, Cuffed. I finished it off though, and I'm not ready to open this one yet. So I'm just gonna do powder blush today. I'm going to go into the Saved by the Bell Wet n Wild Nerd Alert blush, and I'm going to use I'm just gonna mix them. And I'm using a BS Mall face angled brush. I don't know about placement, so I just put it on the edge of my face and I blend it down into that bronzer and then up over my eyebrow. This blush is super powdery. I almost always do the dots and then I blend it out. So that I don't get too much in one spot. And then I just go back and forth between those two sides until they're the same shade. Side's a little bit dark. Just wipe some off with my hand. All right, blush is done. Then for highlights, I have been using the Soph Revolution palette. Depending on what my eye look is going to look like what shades I'm picking out for that, depends on which color I'm going to use. But a lot of the times I just either swirl these four together or these four together. So today we're going to do these lighter four. So I just take my Wet n Wild Saved by the Bell, this brush, and I put it everywhere. I love highlight. I want to shine, shine, shine. Okay. Then I do my eye look. So I'm gonna go do that and then I will come back and finish this off, okay? So I did my eye look using the Modern Renaissance by ABH. I did tempera all over the lid. I did Buen Fresco in the crease, Cypress under in the outer. Then I did Antique Bronze on my lid with Primavera in the inner part of the lid, and then Vermeer on the inner corner, and then I use Cypress Umber on the bottom lash with a brown liner from ColourPop. So let me just finish up my base for you. Right now I'm using the Ulta Beauty Dewy Makeup Setting Spray. I just spray the crap out of my face, fan it off. Then I have the KVD setting powder, the loose setting powder. I put a little bit on each cheek. I guess when I say a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. I go over my whole face. And then I get especially into the sides of my nose. That is the part that gets the most oily. Got a little ham with the setting powder there. Okay, then I do my mascara. Two coats of mascara on each set of lashes. I'm using the Jane Iredale Beyond Lash Volumizing. For starters, and then going over that with the Essence Lash Princess in False Lash Effect. The only other thing I do is put on a lipstick of sorts. This is ABH Dead Roses matte lipstick. Just a miniature. But yeah, that is my routine. I don't think it looks terribly bad. I mean, this is what I do every day, so let me know. Let me know. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.